Kitty, kitty, little tiny girl. Hey, Bambi. Hey guys, how are y'all doing today? Hey, sweetie pie. You a little lover. You a little lovey kitty cat. Hello. Hello, Kelly. How are you doing today? First comment. The tulips. The tulips. Good to see you guys today. How are y'all doing on this beautiful... Today is Monday, I believe, correct? Yeah, I think so. Oh, my beautiful fiance. How's Megan? She's getting her much deserved sleep. She's worked so hard this past week. The power outage and everything has just been exhausting. It's hard to run a sanctuary on a normal day with 100+ animals. Just imagine, but there being no power. It does feel so good to have power back. We are so blessed and grateful that we had it. We'll never take power for granted again. But no, this past week has been exhausting for both of us, especially her. And so then the first thing she did when the power came back on was fill up the animals' waters. It's crazy how badly you want to fill up the animals' waters when you haven't been able to for so long. And so seeing them drink fresh, hydrating water that's not from the pond was just wonderful to see. And then she came in here and helped me clean the house a lot because we had Phoebe indoors to try to keep her at least somewhat cool. She's a little puppy, and so she made a mess of the place real bad, as you can imagine. And no, so Meg, after just having nothing left in the tank, still was working and still was helping. And so I just told her, love you, rest all that you want, because she's earned it. She deserves it. Oh yeah, I just was out there mowing, and I did my best mowing job I think I've ever done before. I'm not very good at lawn mowing. I try. I watched my dad do it over the years, and I need to fix that picture. It's bothering me how it's crooked. The cats, the only problem is that once I fix it, the cats are just gonna make it crooked again. They jump up there and they mess with stuff. Let's see if I can fix this. There we go, better. There we go. Now that right there, ooh, that feels a lot better. Now I can have a beautiful little background of our symmetrical pictures of our kitty cats and our family. But what was I saying? No, yeah, I'm not very good at mowing. I'm not gonna lie. I watched my dad do it and Uriel do it several times, and so I've tried to pick up from them, but it's looked rough when I finish normally. But this time though, I went out there and I did it, and I think it looks really good. I'm proud of myself. I feel like a Lester or Uriel type performance, so I'll go out there and show y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna cool off for a few minutes right now. It will come with time, Ellie. Your dad's been mowing for a long time. Yeah, that is part of it too. I know that when I was first new at it, you don't learn the tips and tricks and whatnot. Practice makes perfect, and so things have gotten better with time. How are you guys though? What are y'all up to today on this Monday morning? Oh, what are you doing, Noodle Room? Oh, oh boy. Gosh, Tulips is vicious. Poor Noodle. Tulip is so mean to him. Noodle just wants to rest. Oh, oh boy. Daffodil can rest peacefully in the middle of the house because she knows that nobody will mess with her. She's so mean and so vicious. She's way more mean than Tulip even is. I got stuck mowing the lawn with a push mower, and it's not pretty. I would definitely recommend a riding mower, kind of like we have, if you could. I don't know how hot it is where you live, but with how hot it is outside and with all the other stuff there is to do, taking the time to do a push mower would be unfathomable. Unfathomable. That word's not coming out right. Unfathomable. There we go. That's better. I'm sitting outside with my dog sweating. I can only imagine. And that's in Ohio. Ohio, pretty cool, I would imagine, compared to here. I waited till like 7 p.m. It was cooler out. Well, that's good. At least that's smart. This is kind of funny right here. I feel it by my feet. I bought this from Tractor Supply. It just sprays water. I don't know why I sprayed my TV and my Xbox. That was really dumb. I don't know what I was thinking. But it sprays water, and when the cats are misbehaving, if I see them over there doing something they're not supposed to, I can just go over there. I can spray really, really far, and I can spray super duper far, and it'll keep them in line. Like, check it out. There's that wall right there. I don't know why it's so zoomed in. All it takes is spraying usually once to get them to start behaving again. Look, you ready to see this? I don't know if you can tell, but it's, you shake it a bit. It can easily, effortlessly get where it says home. Phoebe, the puppy, look at her. Oh, the good girl. Yeah, just do a little spray. Keep them in line. Only do it once. They don't like water, so. Our cats are good, though. They don't break too many rules. We don't have many rules in the first place. I personally, my only main rule is to just not pee and poop where you're not supposed to. We have litter robots for them. Just use them. Sometimes Noodle will go in the bathtub and use the potty. There's no reason why. We maintain the litter robot. I don't get it. But I think it's because he saw Phoebe pooping in the house, and so he thought that he could do it too. But I don't know. Other than that, they can do whatever. Not too picky of a dad. Oh, boy. Phoebe, the puppy. The good girl. Tulip is so vicious with everybody. Oh my gosh, she's biting her ear off. That's crazy. Look at that. Look at her go. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. Poor Phoebe. Are y'all seeing this? Isn't this crazy right here? Oh my gosh, Phoebe just pawed her and pinned her to the ground effortlessly. Oh my gosh, Phoebe's so much bigger than her. Oh, that is so funny. This is crazy, you guys. Oh my gosh. This is like an iconic all-time video right here. Okay. Look how Phoebe just mauls her to the ground. She's so big. Phoebe, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's been doing that to everybody. And there she goes. Oh, boy. All right, now Phoebe's laying on Daddy. Oh, no, Phoebe, that's Mama's pillow. And you were just in the pond. No, Phoebe. Oh, no. We'll have to wash that now. Oh, maybe I'll have to flip it to the other side. Phoebe she is getting so big. I know, isn't it crazy? I am in awe of how big she's gotten. She's a good girl. I love her. I love her so much. Oh. Referee Ellie. Phoebe went in for the count. Oh, Phoebe won. Phoebe had her for the 3 count like 3 or 4 times. That was just a backstage brawl right there, as they call it. Those were fun WWE matches. Ellie, she doesn't even look like the same puppy. She's so big. I know. She's huge. It's crazy. She's grown so fast. Years ago, we had a cat that had a litter box but preferred to go outside. When he couldn't, he went downstairs and used the laundry sink. LOL. I know, sometimes They just don't want to cooperate with you. Isn't it annoying? Isn't it difficult? No, but we do anything for our babies. Follow the lines and be on the lookout for trash that's in the yard so it won't get stuck in the blades. And don't do as my husband. He made a checkerboard. LOL, he would never lift that down. Actually, if there's like little pieces of trash, like, you know, the cans of the wet or the dry food that I feed the outside cats or the dogs, okay, the dog cans are too big and too thick, but if it's like a little thin plastic can of wet cat food that they finished and it gets, you know, blown by the wind into the yard or whatever, then I will intentionally run those over and just disintegrate them. It's kind of fun and makes less trash to have to pick up later. And so with small pieces of trash, I actually will do that. I bought a tennis ball for Phoebe and Rooster from Tractor Supply. I accidentally ran that over, and so I think I blew it out, but yeah. How is Sir Piggles doing? Oh, Piggles is doing splendid. On that note, why don't we go outside and I downloaded a new game. There's a new college football video game that came out. They've always made like NFL, the Madden video game every year, but they haven't made a college football game since 2014, I think, something like that. And so this is College Football 25. Here it is right here. There's some college football players if you recognize them. And so I don't think I can play it till 1 o'clock. For some reason, they make you wait till 1 p.m. to be able to play it. So I'm just kind of doing stuff outside, just tinkering around until that happens. But in the meantime, let's go outside. Let's see what the animals are up to. Phoebe, come on, baby. Phoebe, come on, puppy. She don't want to come outside. She don't want to come outside. She's too comfortable in here. She's been outside a while in her defense, and it's hot out there, so I don't blame her. Phoebe! Yeah, she ain't coming outside. Chia Pet, Will. Chia! Go ahead, Chia Pet. Go outside. Chia, my good puppy. Hey, baby. Chia, who's the good doggy, Chia? You wagging your little tail so fast. Oh, my good Chia doggy. Who's the good pet? Hey, buddy. Hey, Bluey. How you doing, bud? Doing all right? Let's go to the pond. I'm going to disconnect from the Wi-Fi. Y'all let me know if you start having a little bit of interference or you can't hear me as good. Hold on. All right, I needed to disconnect from the Wi-Fi because if I'm going to go to the pond... Bluey, no. Be nice. Good. Good boy. Good. Good. Good boy, not chasing the kitty cat. What was I saying? Yeah, if I go to the pond and if I go to the pastures, then I can't be on my Wi-Fi because my Wi-Fi don't reach that far. So I'm just going to use my super impeccable Verizon cellular service. A tip I learned when I was making my video of training Bluey, somebody left a really insightful comment. They said that you need to try to give positive reinforcement along with your discipline, because I was making a habit of like telling him no. Like if he did something that I was like, you know, I'm not gonna say no, I don't think he's doing something bad, but I was like no, and then I would like kind of scold him and make him come back to me if he started chasing the ghost or chasing the cat or whatever. But which is good, which is necessary. Sometimes you got to be a little stern. But they were saying that I should also, on top of it, be like, good boy, good Bluey, when he obeys the command, when he stops, or when he does something good in general. Because dogs a lot of times look to please their owners. And so I didn't think about that, including positive reinforcement just as much as the negative. So I'm going to try to make it more of a case to, I have to scold him if he chases a cat, but if he stops, and then I should positively reinforce him and tell him, good job. Here's going to be a real test right here. Bluey, let's go in the pond, buddy, okay? You want to go in the pond? There he goes. Right in. Good boy, good Bluey. Going for a little swim. Oh, there's Rooster over there and all the littles. They're all, they're eating grass and grazing. I see Rooster hanging out. Can y'all see him? The geese and the goats on the berm. We got good babies. We're very blessed with very well-behaved babies. Has he met Corny and Nate? He has. I don't know about Nate, but he's definitely met Cornholio. He are y'all seeing the video good? Somebody said they're buffering. Patty. I don't know if it's just a Patty problem or if it's like a me problem. I just wanted to make sure. But in any case, yeah, he's met Cornholio. He has good respect for the birds. It's really the goats. He gets excited and stuff. He a little too excited for his own good. And the cats, of course. And so if we can just get him to simmer down with them, then I think he'll be a really good dog. It's fine now. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that, Patty. There's Ernie and Okie Dokie. Hi, Okie Dokie. Oh, my good little alpaca. Bluey. Bluey, settle down. Bluey. Good. Come here. Good. Bluey, come here. Good boy. Good. Good. Thank God. I was worried, TBH. Well, we're not in the clear yet. Don't get me wrong. He still gets a little bit. Oh, Robbie was in there. Hey, Robbie. He still gets a little bit too excited, and there's still some kinks we need to work out. So it's not 100%. We have. I know it feels kind of bad saying it, but we have to think of the well-being of the 100+ animals that we have here before we think about just solely him. Bluey, come here, buddy. Bluey, come on. Let's go. Bluey, now. Good boy, good. Good boy. Good job, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Good work. Let's go somewhere else, okay? You did good. I'm really proud of you. Good job. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with him, honestly, but yesterday I went on an Argo ride and he was riding along with us. I tried to put him in the back, but he just wanted to run alongside. He hopped out, so we let him. But Energy was here. Entergy, the power company, they're the ones who power our electricity. And so Pawpaw let him into that pasture right there to work on that power line. And in doing so, I think one of Bree's goats, Lefty or somebody, had gotten out. And when that happened, Bluey started running over there towards Lefty, started trying to herd him back. And he did a really good job. I was worried that Pawpaw was going to be angry because, like, you know, my dog was kind of being aggressive with, you know, one of their goats or whatever. And so I was like, Pawpaw, I'm so sorry. And Paul was like, no, he's doing a good job. Let him keep going, bud. And so Bluey, he actually did really good herding Lefty. And so I liked that. But the one thing that I did not like was that when I called his name and told him to stop, he didn't listen to me. He got I called his name sternly the way I just did. And it's like he didn't even hear me. He was so focused on trying to herd Lefty that he wasn't even hearing me, as I was saying. And so I went over there and I grabbed him and I put him in the back of the Argo, super far away from Lefty. And then I tried to get in. I tried to get in the Argo and drive off, and he jumped right back out and went and chased Lefty down again. And so I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about it, because I like that he didn't hurt Lefty, but I really don't like that he didn't obey his commands. And so I don't know what we're gonna do if sometimes he won't obey commands, because, you know, just for a sanctuary, that's not good. Just imagine if he gets a hold of a bird, for instance, and doesn't want to stop or something like that. You know what I mean? So it just worries me. It just worries me. Understandably so. We can have patience for him getting excited, but if he's disobedient, then that's kind of what happened with Charlie and Echo. A disobedient animal and sanctuary do not go together. So I guess we just pray that. In this video, he's been super obedient though, and other than that one incident, he every time I've said something, he's complied. So I guess what I pray for is that if God wills for him to stay here, that he'll be more obedient, and that he'll no matter what it is, even if he gets excited, even if he gets excited, he'll listen. Because right now it might be okay, but I can't imagine the type of problems you'd have. I know y'all get it. You can't have an animal that doesn't listen. Leash training might be a good way to go. That's another thing too, a vibrating collar. There's a lot of tactics we still have to try. We don't want to give up on them. Meg is super attached to them, and y'all know how I am. I've talked about it before in my videos. One of the greatest things that I respect about any animal or person is how much they desire me. Like, one of the things that I fell in love with the most about Meg right off the bat was how eager she was to get to know me and spend time with me, and I could just feel how much she loves me, and it makes me subsequently love her even more. And likewise with certain animals, when they choose you above all others, then it just makes you just want to do anything for them. And so this animal, this Bluey, has really attached to me. I feel like it was one thing when we found him the first day and he just kind of wanted to be near anybody. I didn't think too much of it then, but when I went to Buddy and Stephanie's house the next day, going around Morrow Hill, he's seen just about everybody there is to see. When he followed my car in the Argo, when he had every opportunity in the world to go anywhere that he wanted to and be with anybody he wanted to, and yet he would not leave my side no matter what, that's when I realized that, okay, he's picking me. And so, you know, I just have so much respect for that. So, you know, the animals are drawn to you because of your kindness and love for all animals. I appreciate that, Marie. That's very kind. I certainly hope so. I hope that's what they see when they see me. Hopefully not anything negative. Speak Spanish to him. Oh yeah, I tried that yesterday. Meg and I, when we were on the ride, Meg was like, maybe he's a Spanish speaking dog. You know, across the street, most of them speak Spanish over there. So just try to speak, maybe he understands Spanish. And so I was like, hola amigo, ¿cómo estás? Bluey, rápido. Rápido, Bluey. You see, he don't even respond to it now. He don't even prick his head up. Bluey, ayuda. Por favor. Siéntate. He did respond to that. Bluey, siéntate. I don't think he's a Spanish-speaking dog. He don't respond at all to the Spanish words. Faith in Humanity, hello, how are you doing? Oh, Kayla, hello, how are you? Good to see y'all. Teresa and friends. Alicia with the clever idea of trying in Spanish. Yeah, leash training might be the next way that we, might be the next thing that we try. All in all, he listens pretty good. Oh, we love you guys too, Faith in Humanity. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, what else? What are you guys up to, though? I think it's just about, there ain't a whole lot going on. I mean, I've made videos pretty regularly during this power outage, so there ain't a whole lot new going on other than we have power on, which is a humongous deal. But we've been working because there's a lot of stuff to restore now that we got power on. Our pressure washer finally works. The inside of the house, I know that when Meg likes to clean, she likes to take a shower afterwards so she gets grimy. And so our shower obviously wasn't working, so it's kind of hard to clean and then not have a shower readily available. So there's been a lot of things that we now can do a little easier since we have power back. And like I said, we'll never take it for granted again. So yeah, that's about all that's going on around here, I guess. Y'all let me know what's going on with you guys. I'm gonna get that clip of Tulips and Phoebe playing. That was the most adorable thing. I loved that. I hope y'all got to see that. If any of you came in late, you got to go back to the beginning of this after I end the live, and then you'll see Tulips and Phoebe having the most beautiful little play fight ever. Wonderful. I'll put it on my Facebook. How's Sassy Duck and her babies? Oh, they're doing good. I saw them in the pond a little bit ago. Let me see if I see them right now. The baby goslings are doing amazing. They, the mom and the dad are so vicious that nothing's ever going to get near those two. They're doing wonderful. Susie's is a single mom, a single mom with 3 babies, 3 tiny babies, and she herself's tinier, so it'll be a little harder for her. I don't see them right now, but I'm sure they're around somewhere. If I see them, I'll go get a video of them. They could be somewhere different. They're not in the pond every second of the day. So glad you got power. Thank you, Lord. Yes, thank you, Jesus. He's been so good to us. Only three now? No. Oh my goodness, Marie. Sassy had three more babies. No. The 17 are still here, but three more on top of this. She had another. She laid more eggs and hatched three more from a different dad, I guess, after the 17 she just had. So yeah, no, not 17 down to three. 17 plus three. Crazy, huh? That's wild. Oh my goodness, congrats, Kathy. I just seen that. Just found out my son and daughter-in-law are having a boy. Oh my goodness, how far along are they? That's exciting. Any name ideas yet? Dang, Fertile Myrtle. I know. Sassy is like the way that she's even more fertile than Luis used to be. Luis is the one who had 17 ducks a few years back. Yeah, congrats, Kathy. That's wonderful. That's awesome. Bah. I just heard Angel. Bah. Do y'all hear them? Wait, what are they doing? Where are they going? Bah. Just maybe he knows hand commands and maybe a whistle. I don't really know, just a thought. I could try the hand commands. I don't know how to whistle, unfortunately. I can't do it. I don't know how to do that at all. My first grandbaby. I know. I can't imagine how exciting that must be. Well, maybe someday. I'm sure someday Megan and I will know what it's like to be first-time parents, and then when they have children, first-time grandparents. That'll be exciting. Jack Harlow, little brother. That's me. I'm Brad Harlow. Sorry, Ellie, I have to go because my pup wants to pee-pee. Oh, no problem. Take him out to go potty. Don't want that bladder filling up too much. Ellie, would you and Megan ever consider getting Angel a companion? Oh, absolutely, we would. Oh, most definitely. In a heartbeat. My first grandbaby is going to be 11 soon. It's awesome having grandbabies. I can imagine you get to spend time with them and baby them the way a parent does, minus the obligations that a parent has, like changing diapers, preparing bottles and all that stuff. Being a grandparent, that'd be a pretty good deal. But after you've been a parent for so long, then I suppose you deserve the rest. So we're in that phase right now where we're coming up to be parents, and so we don't get the work cut out for us. I love Angel so much. I do too, Kayla. I do. Angel is a special boy. I would love to. I would love to get Angel a companion, but I need a break, honestly, from just everything. I was talking to my dad about it the other day, and I talked about it with Meg hundreds of times. But just picture this. Just think about, since the flood, 2 months ago is when everything started getting crazy. We had the flood, and that's obviously a whole ordeal. The emotional worry about water getting into your house, having to move all the animals, even the big ones, to a different property, to two different properties. We moved most of them to Longhorn Lester's, and the ones that we moved to Meg's mom's house. And so just the whole chaos of that, okay, the water didn't get in our house, thank God, but just everything is ravaged around here, and so we need to clean everything up and then bring the animals back and get them used to normal life. So there's that. And then we got 3 new flood babies. We got 3 goats that needed rescue because their previous owner, their house actually did flood, and they lost almost everything in their property. So they had to go stay somewhere an hour away, and then they would drive out here once a day to try to clean up and rebuild. And so they just didn't have the time to give to those goats, and they weren't able to bottle feed them as frequently as they needed. So they surrendered them. They called my dad, and my dad got let me know, and so I did the exchange with them. And so that's Ryan, Toulouse, and Tallulah's story, in case anybody didn't know. So we got them three, and then Meg saw in a Facebook group that there's a lady selling little Pyrenees puppies, 3/4 Pyrenees, 1/4 Anatolian. And so we were saying, you know, we've always wanted a good guardian dog. We wanted one that we could train from day one, because we've been given a lot of dogs and we tried to make it work, but you know, some of them had bad habits, and then some of them had just you know, we weren't nearly as good of farmers last year as we are this year. We have gates now. I learned how to build gates. We've kind of been, you know, just learning the tricks of the trade when it comes to running the sanctuary. Last year, we were not in a position to be handling a new animal that we weren't experienced with. But I was like, you know what? I think if we get one from day one, if we make the commitment ourselves to it, then we can do it. And so we got Phoebe, and she had a little bit of a kinks, not potty trained very well. A little bit destructive, but all in all, just a beautiful, amazing, playful baby, and just the biggest bundle of joy. I can't even begin to, I can't put in the strongest possible terms how attached I am to Phoebe. And so that's been a joy, but that's another animal that we got. So that's 4 new ones. And then next thing you know, Turtle, that kitty cat, just showed up out of the blue, just appeared one day, just appeared right here. Right there where the kayak's at, right there. I came outside, walked down the steps, and I looked over and I saw a black cat just staring at me. It looked in like raggedy rough shape, and that was Turtle. And so trying to, you know, feed her and trying to help her get healthy, get back to good health. Who knows where she came from? And then that's 5. Then number 6, Meg's uncle. We ran into him at Meg's mom's house, and he talked about how he has a adult Great Pyrenees that is unable to live at their farm they used to live in, and so that now they're living in an apartment because of life circumstances. And so obviously a Pyrenees, a guardian dog, is not meant to live in a small apartment, so he needs a new home. So he brought Rooster over here, and Rooster thankfully was a great fit and is super, super well trained. He's the most obedient and well trained dog I've probably ever seen. Rooster is just amazing. So thankfully he's been pretty easy. Then number 7 was Piggles. Piggles was kind of a, we'll call it a donation, because he didn't need rescued at Sneed's farmhouse. He had an amazing home, but they were already rehoming the piglets anyways, and so we decided we wanted one. So having Mr. Piggles has been a little joy. And then number 8 is this little guy that just showed up, similarly to the way Turtle did, the cat. So all in all, you think about it, 8 new babies, and then the hurricane. So two kind of natural disasters and 8 new animals in the past 2 months. It's just a lot. It just I just sat back and realized, like, man, I'm tired. I'm just fatigued, just physically and emotionally. You just get tired, and then the hot sun on top of that being 95 plus degrees. I feel like I'm going on forever. And so it's not excuses, or it's not like complaining or anything. Maybe it is complaining a little bit. I'm not meaning to complain, but I'm just meaning to put into perspective that, man, you get tired and stuff like that. You just get, you just running on empty at some point. And so I don't remember why I was bringing that up. Maybe I was just talking about just, you know, how busy it can get sometimes. Oh, yeah, because someone was saying, well, we get Angel a partner. And so I would love to. But right now, I think I need a break. I think I need a break from any new animals, and just we just need to be able to take a deep breath for a little bit, at least a week or so, or something like that. But you know, I look around, and so we're really blessed. All is good. Everything looks good. We got our water back. Our garden area looks good. We've been blessed to have good help. I've been trying to do more and more things myself and stuff like that, but I've also had good help around me, of course, as well. So we're always super grateful and appreciative of that. Well, Angel can be fixed prior to his partner, unless you want baby sheep. You know what I've always thought would be super cute would be a geep, sheep and a goat hybrid. That would be the most exciting thing if Angel could get one of our girls pregnant. The only problem though is that Meg says that it's kind of unsafe and they don't have a great chance of the offspring being born healthily. And so I haven't read about it myself. I would need to look it up and see if it'd be healthy to have a geep. Obviously, if it's unhealthy, then we wouldn't want to run that risk or have that happen. But if they can have healthy offspring relatively easily, then that'd be exciting. A geep would be awesome for the sanctuary. A geep, Lord, I've never seen one. Yeah, it is a real thing. You can look it up. I did look it up before. That'd be so cool. But if Angel wanted, but yeah, if we're kind of at the point. That's also what I was gonna say. I remember now, is that not with all of them, with Phoebe and Mr. Piggles, we kind of, those are ones that we kind of more or less seeked out to get because we've been wanting to get a little piglet, and then we wanted a guardian dog for a while. So the other 6 that I talked about, the 8 animals we got recently, the other 6 kind of fell into our lap. But I think that at this point, we're kind of at the point where if another animal falls into our lap, then we'll accept it as long as it's reasonable. So like if there was a female sheep that somebody wanted to rehome or had to find a new place for, then yeah, that would be wonderful. But I don't think we're at the point where we're going to go out looking for another sheep. You know what I mean? Birthing might be difficult. Yeah, and I have to look it up. I haven't read about it. I didn't even really read about that. I just looked at Google images of what the geep look like. Or a shoat. Shoat. Sheep, goat, shoat. I get it. Yeah, they're called geep on Google. You'd think if that was going to happen, you would think it would have by now. Geep, LOL. I don't know. Angel, I'm not sure if he's at that sexual maturity age or not yet. Because when we got him, he was still pretty young. In the old videos I made of when we rescued Angel, I showed clips of how he was like 6 months old and how he had a little brother or a little cousin or something that was like 3 months old. And the brother was like way bigger than him. Angel was a little dwarf compared to that thing. And it wasn't because the other brother was humongous. The other brother was normal size. But Angel's growth was so stunted because of the tragedy that he faced when he was a baby that he just never really, he must have messed with his hormones or his glands or whatever. So he just never really, he's never going to get to grow to full size. Honestly, I don't even think he's grown at all since he's been here. He's been here since January, so about 7 months, and I don't think he's grown an inch. So he's gonna be a little miniature sheep his whole life, but not a problem. He lives a healthy life and he's happy. So it's nothing that's life threatening or anything. He's just the equivalent of a miniature human. There's plenty of people that are that might be legally a dwarf or something like that, and so he just kind of, I guess Angel might be the equivalent of that. But no, he's fine. I don't know if it makes him unable to reproduce, if he's sterile or something like that, because his sexual hormones didn't develop properly. I've seen his red rocket come out, if y'all get what I'm saying, though. So I think he probably doesn't have that problem. But yeah, I wonder if he can even reproduce. I'm going to guess that he probably can because of, well, what I just said. But I don't know for sure. I've seen him mount a few of the female goats before. I've seen him mount Weta and Lulu before, so. No, Carrie, that's the one he likes. I've seen him mount Carrie many times. I don't know why, but Angel likes Carrie the most out of all the girls. So I don't know what's going to happen. I just looked up geep images. Oh my goodness, too cute. Yeah, they are adorable. Aw. He's resting. You tired, bud? Rams can at 4 to 6 months. Well, they probably can then. Maybe his development was delayed then. I know some people, humans, don't hit puberty until like 18 or 19. Others hit it at like 12, like I did. So it just depends, I guess. Mr. Piggles, that's what y'all wanted to see. Mr. Piggles during the heat of the day has been sleeping under the coops. I think that's where he stays the most cool. Oh, I can plug my fans back in. That's what I need to do. I totally forgot. Come on, Mr. Piggles. Where you at, bud? Let's see if I can find him. I let him out this morning. He likes to run around at about when the sun's not out too hot, like 8 or 9 o'clock. But once it gets to the 10 or 11 range, the sun starts really beating down, and that's when he wants to get some rest. Pickles is a night owl. I don't know if pigs are normally like that, but he really is active during the night. I can hear him in the middle of the night squealing and whatnot because he wants to come out. It kind of sucks because I've been getting my sleep pattern a little bit better, so he's kind of, oh yeah, he's passed out under there. I see him. Here, let me show y'all real quick. But he's at 8 o'clock in the afternoon. He wakes up and he gets really, really active. So can't get good quality video of him because the sun's not as bright. I'm stumbling. Golly, I'm sorry. I can't even, the glare is so bad I can't even see, but can y'all see him under there? Am I even videoing the right spot? Sorry, I can't see at all. The glare is real bad. I might need to get to a different location. Sorry. I want you to see him passed out under there. Can y'all hear me, you guys? Can y'all hear me okay? All right, I have to cut the live short. I'm sorry. My phone's overheating out there. It was buffering, and so I reconnected to the Wi-Fi, and then I realized that it's overheating. That's been happening. A lot of the phone just it starts lagging really bad. It shouldn't be lagging for me because I'm the one using the phone. But all right, as long as y'all can hear me. Yeah, my phone's overheating. I can feel it, and so I'm gonna bring it inside to cool off a bit. So I'm probably gonna have to cut this live short, but. Either way, guys, I love y'all. I love all of you. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'll try to come live again soon. In the future, I'll try to do lives a little bit. I'll try to do my lives maybe a little bit more inside and take a little more breaks in between or whatever. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe do them later in the evening so it's not as hot outside. Phone doesn't overheat. But yeah, I can tell that's clearly what's happening. I'm trying to turn the camera around to face myself, but it won't even do it. So, it's all right, guys. I appreciate y'all joining. We got 43 good minutes. We got plenty of good stuff. Did y'all get to see Mr. Pickles at least? I tried to show y'all him. A few people said they saw him under there, so I think y'all were able to see him okay before it cut out real bad. He was so cute under there, just all passed out, mouth open, little goofball. He gets along really well with those chickens. Your dad's phone did the exact same thing yesterday. Yeah, it's just so hot that even devices overheat. Isn't that crazy? So hot. But alrighty, guys. I hope y'all have an incredibly blessed day in Jesus' name. And as I always say, your boy Ellie out.